Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Back to throw, it's Hurst. Works the middle of the field. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
The Rebels can really attack on this second and short. On the option. Now the pitch. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Rebels come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Play action. Rushes on him. They get to him as he throws. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on.
Aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
The Rebels will punt it away on fourth down. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. They'll go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. You got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Calls his own number. Makes it past the marker. Oh, a lot of space. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. And the Razorbacks in the hurry up. Just going to keep it after the snap. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas!
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Looking for space, it's Allen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Give to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Running back searching for a hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but I hate the play call there. It's 3rd and long. You're in your own end of the field. That's a play. You got to throw it. You got to trust someone to make a catch and go make a play. You're trying to catch the defense off guard. Nobody falls for it. It's just a bad play.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking for a man. It's Alvarez. The quick out. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Razorbacks want to move quickly.
Well, he shows you his speed and his power on that run. As far as I can think back to, Arkansas football always comes down to being able to run the football on offense. It's about grinding and wearing the opponent down. They always seem to be able to recruit outstanding athletes at that position. This guy is no different.
Quickly out to the tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Razorbacks look to keep this drive humming.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28.
Oh, he was all building.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback running on the draw. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Razorbacks will snap it on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass, it's Alvarez. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
And everyone needs to have their packages. When they go 5 wide and they spread you wide, what's your answers? And I like the defense right here, bringing pressure, getting to the quarterback, and hitting him as he throws the football.
They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. Good right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll toss it to the left. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. To the air, it's Hurst. The sure hands, it's Allen. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Woodside. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And the Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires to the big fella. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
We you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Hurst. Gets it to him on the screen. He's stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be 4th down.
And that's why, as a defense, you want to set up 3rd and long situations. You just want to be able to keep the football in front of you. It's okay for that quarterback to hit the running back on that pass. Now you have all those bodies flying to the football, and they're able to make a tackle.
It is true as he puts 3 on the board. This is now a 7-point game. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
They'll try it over the left side. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To throw, it's Alvarez. Fires to the middle. Tosses it incomplete. It's 4th down and 14, but they're going to go for it. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Timeout, Arkansas.
And the Razorbacks send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He's got it. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Wide receiver comes in motion. Leaves it with the running back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like we just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the back. Fights off it, just dismissing tackles. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
Man, I just love physical backs that break tackles and get those extra yards and show that toughness, Palmer.
He's so hard to get on the ground, David. He plays with great pad level and also has phenomenal balance for a running back.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. They'll give it to him again. He breaks the tackle. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
Well, right away after picking up the 1st down, they go right back to their playmaker and running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on 1st down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
They lost ground on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Rebels! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the 1st half. There's still some time left, Palmer. They can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a squad that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And he made the extra point without problem. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Snap to the back. Got the 1st down and more. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease, he puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
After a big gainer on that 1st play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Alvarez. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Yeah, and he had an opportunity to make such a big play. Listen, he wasn't wide open with nobody around him, but you got to make that play. You got a little bit of space. You got to haul that in, make your quarterback look good, and make a big play for this offense.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. They'll try to run for it. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And it'll be intercepted. Zone.
It's so easy to be up here in the booth and say, you should have put more zip on that. Sometimes you got to use the lob wedge. That time, you probably should have used the driver.
Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. He might want another play. Wants to go up top on first down. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
To the air, it's Hurst. Under fire. Stands in and takes the hit. Pick off. What a play by this defense. Bringing it back. And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. About to kick it away again as we are tied up in the third quarter. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. We are locked up to start the second half. And guys, you know what? In a bowl, sometimes that intensity really builds in a tight game like this.
I think that's why we were really anticipating this game so much. Two very evenly matched teams with a lot of playmakers. We knew this thing could go either way. So for this offense right here in this drive, start off the second half, David, they need to put something together and really put pressure on the opponent.
And the thing I like about bowl games, man, is they're exciting. You go for it more on fourth down, less to lose, not as uptight. So I look for this second half to be fun, to be wild, to be loose.
The Razorbacks are in the hurry-up. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. To the air, it's Alvarez. Starting to feel a little pressure. Gets rid of it. Fires to the tight end. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. Really good patience and recognition. And how about the tight end just finding the hole and settling and waiting until the quarterback saw it?
Man, the play completely changes. Once my QB gets outside the pocket, I got to see it, and I got to start working towards him, or if I'm near him working away, nice job being on the same page, getting the first down.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those five guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those five offensive linemen.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Arkansas.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looks as if he's going to run it. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's...
Oh, he's got some space. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Razorbacks come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. They'll try to power it in. Touchdown, Razorbacks! They take the lead with the 6. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They'll go to work, trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. At the 35, he's got more. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I think everybody wants to run the option nowadays, but the problem is, can everybody read it? You got to be able to stick the ball in the belly of the running back. You have to be able to understand, or I'm pitching it to him. Whatever the read is, you can tell he was a little bit confused, a little bit slow, and that's why the defense won this round.
Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Looking to throw, it's Hurst. Throws to the tight end. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
The Rebels decide to punt it away. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quarterback keeps it. It'll be 3rd and long. from the gun, wants to pass. Snags it over the middle. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. What a turning point this could be. The offense is going for it inside its own 30. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Great place to start for this offense. Using his legs, it's Allen. There he goes. Rumbles all the way down to the 6-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and he gives him a 1st and goal.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. But that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
With the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Looking for the tie with the extra point. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Back to throw, it's Alvarez. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Arkansas! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Speed kills this offense. They've got multiple guys that can burn you. You can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll leave it with him. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Takes the handoff. It's Smallwood. Turning it on. The 40. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Rebels!
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the 2nd level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Dropping back, it's Alvarez. Grabbed in the middle. It's Burns. The Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Burns. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Burns. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. What a ride it's been so far, and I'll vote for having a classic finish as we take a look at our game stats. All right, stage is set. Let's see how it all plays out here in this postseason showdown. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. They go to the ground. Plows through the defense. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. With the catch, it's Burns. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. The give to the tailback. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Razorbacks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll go right back to the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. A field goal attempt from here would be 54 yards. They'd love to pick up a few on 3rd down. And from this angle, I don't think he got the 1st down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Really nice job by the offense. Hey, man, trust your guys, right? We got all these analytics on 4th down, say to go for it. They trust their quarterback. He gets it done with the completion and gets the big 1st down.
And the Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Power football with the run. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Got his man on the right. Got enough space. Touchdown, Razorbacks. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers slipping out of the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Here comes the heat. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Picked off. At the 40, there he goes. Got some room to run. He's at the 40. lowers those pads. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
Oh, man, and that's a big interception late in this game. And listen, I know you're trying to go vertical with the 4 verts, but so did the defense. Great job staying deep, playing the football in the air, and forcing the ginormous turnover.
Now this offense is back on the field. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Razorbacks want to crank the tempo.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
And the Razorbacks lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
When you got the ball on their side of the field on 4th and 1, you are absolutely going to go for it and be aggressive. Am I right?
You are right. You know, some may say the quarterback talked the coach into it, but the quarterback's decision is on 3rd down. If he doesn't get it, 4th down is up to the coach.
And listen, every player wants to go for it. The coach always makes the decision. The players always win.
The Razorbacks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll try the run. He showed off the stiff arm, but apparently he needed a couple more. A lot of defenders around to stop him. And the Razorbacks are facing 3rd and inches. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. In a tight game like this, a mistake that keeps a drive alive for your opponent, just devastating. Offense has 1st down. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
If they can pick up a yard here on 2nd down, that might put this one in the books. Direct snap. And some room to work. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the 4th quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get a few more carries here before this game's over.
The Razorbacks enter the final minute trying to drain the clock. Leaves it with the back. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. I think they'd keep it on the ground here to drain as much time as possible off that clock and hold on to this lead. Breaks into the open. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
Really nice job by the running back here in the 4th quarter, picking up that 1st down. They need him now. They've got the lead, but not by a lot late in the game. They need him to play his best football at a moment in the game when everything is on the line.
And the Razorbacks are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
On the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this quarterback has had a lot of success burning this defense with his legs. That time, though, there was nowhere to go. Give the defense credit. They won their one-on-ones up front. Tremendous speed getting to him and bringing him down for a TFL.
Keeps it on the draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build, that confidence. You